Hello everyone, welcome to Stilt Video Series. Obtaining a second passport could be one of the best investments you'll ever make. It offers the lifelong benefit of having more options for living, traveling, doing business, investing, and potentially even saving you a fortune in taxes. And buying a passport through legitimate citizenship by investment program is one of the quickest ways to get one. The US is often referred to as a melting pot of different cultures, and you'll quickly realize just how true that is as you explore the country. In major cities like New York and Chicago, you'll hear a myriad of languages spoken in the streets, and you can try authentic foods from all over the world in a matter of a few city blocks. Even when you leave the colorful big cities, you'll encounter plenty of reminders of just how diverse the US is when you uncover delicious Cajun cuisine on a desolate highway in Louisiana, or a Swedish heritage festival in the middle of the Kansas prairie. With so many different cities, landscapes, and climates to choose from, US citizens have the ability to move anywhere that strikes their fancy without needing to leave the country. In addition to this freedom of movement and opportunity, the US also ranks highly on traditional quality of life measures. According to the OECD Better Life Index, which rates and compares OECD countries on a certain quality of life measurements, the US ranks 8th, above both New Zealand and the UK, but behind Australia and Canada. Notably, the US scores highest in the areas of personal income, health, housing, and job availability, and it also ranks quite highly in the realm of civic engagement. Visa by investment. In the US, a couple of different visa categories will allow a foreign investor to obtain US citizenship through a substantial investment in the US economy, which actually does sound a little bit like buying citizenship. It's known as the $1 Million Green Card, a visa program that gives wealthy people the ability to move to the United States by creating economic opportunities and employment there. The EB-5 investor visa offers permanent U.S. residency and eventually citizenship when a person invests between $500,000 and $1 million in a new commercial enterprise that produces at least 10 full-time jobs. This is the most straightforward option. Let's explain this more. The basic requirements are investment of at least $1 million, but in special situations, this can be lowered to $500,000. Most investors take the latter route. However, to be able to invest a minimum of $500,000, the investment needs to be made in a rural or high unemployment area, also known as a Targeted Employment Area or TEA. Investment has to be in a new commercial enterprise in the US. If you are not starting your own business with your EB-5 investment, you should also take care to ensure that the company or regional fund that you invest in is reputable. Although the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission highly regulates the program, bad actors occasionally take advantage of it. The investment should create at least 10 full-time jobs for U.S. workers. The definition of job creation is expanded if one decides to invest in a commercial enterprise affiliated with a regional center. Being affiliated with a regional center allows the foreign investor's job creation requirement to be fulfilled by indirect jobs. Most investors file their EB petition through regional centers. When you apply for an immigrant investor visa, you will first need to file Form I-526, an immigrant petition for an alien entrepreneur. Once your petition is approved, you will then file your standard green card application with U.S. Customs and Immigration. If you have a spouse or minor children, then they may file with you as derivative applicants. If your EB-5 application is accepted, then you will first be granted conditional permanent residency for 2 years. To remove the conditions on your permanent residency, you must provide proof that you have made your required investment and have met all job creation requirements to be granted full permanent residency. However, the reality is that while an EB-5 visa does allow you to become a U.S. permanent resident by making certain investments, its standards are much higher than in other countries, and you will still need to undergo the same naturalization process as everyone else to get U.S. citizenship. Additionally, unlike many residency by investment programs, you will need to have your primary home in the U.S. to maintain your lawful permanent residence, and you will need to pay U.S. income taxes as a permanent resident. To put it simply, becoming an immigrant investor under the U.S. EB-5 program requires more commitment than your average residency by investment program. We hope this video has been helpful to you. At Stilt, we provide financial services for immigrants and the underserved. Subscribe to our channel and visit stilt.com for more details.